Like many people, pretty much since I was a kid, I always had goals. I always had a plan. I always wanted to succeed. But now that I'm in my mid-20s, I feel more confused than ever. Most of my travels involve some sort of underlying goal. There's always one specific reason to why I want to visit a place. For this trip, I had two. The first one being this would be my first trip with my dad as an adult, and although that might not seem like a huge deal, my dad and I have been working on rebuilding our relationship for the last decade, so us traveling across the world together meant a lot to me. My second reason though was to find answers on what my next step in life should be. I've known for quite some time that I wanted to move out of Texas, and living abroad always seemed like something I would do. Upon my research, Spain kept coming up. And once I found out I could get citizenship after only 2 years for being from Puerto Rico, I booked my flight. So that brings us to where we are now, traveling through 3 of Spain's major cities while having this big question in my mind. Is this where I'm supposed to be? What I learned about Barcelona before arriving was that the people are extremely prideful in their culture, it's one of the queerest cities in the world, and they love their football team. But while taking a skateboarding class with a local who's lived there for the last 10 years, he emphasized how special and social of a city it really is with something for everyone. As we wrapped up our time in Barcelona, we celebrated my dad's birthday over dinner and got ready for our second city, which I had high hopes for.
It's lemon.
Has the little bit of water next to it. In one way, I'm like, what do you...
So I'm gonna be completely honest, I have no idea what direction this video is going. We're 4 or 5 days in to our Europe trip with my dad. Dad, you good? The whole reason we wanted to visit Spain is because we want to move abroad, and Spain was one of those options. But like, I don't know what I'm doing. Everyone keeps asking me, or like, clear, like, where are you going? Where do you want to move? Why do you want to move? I don't know. The energy in Valencia was much more calm, and it gave me the space to reflect. What was it about this city that was only a couple hours away from Barcelona that I felt more connected to? Was it because the pace was slower? Was it because of the beaches? Was it the kindness of the people? Was it the $3 wine? Although I don't have a clear answer, I know that it was a place that I'd love to return to and spend more time in. Okay, we're waiting for our train to go to the next city, which is Madrid. At this point in our journey, I knew that it was coming to an end soon, and we only had a few days until my dad would fly back to the US while we headed over to Portugal. I decided to stop being so in my head and stop searching for a clear answer and instead be as present as I possibly could. I finally found a mug that says my name, my actual name, Paola. I was so worried about my future that I was forgetting my first reason for this trip, which was to make memories with my loved ones and admire the beauty and culture of this country. In the end, what I truly wanted wasn't just some new adventure. I wanted to reconnect with my roots and really find myself. And that's why I've decided to move to Puerto Rico! But to be clear, I still don't know what I'm doing. All I know is that life is short and I'm young, and I'll just figure it out. So I guess my advice to you and myself is, even if you don't know what you're doing, just do it anyway. I have not made much progress.